Right, and long irons or hybrids? Which ones do you have in your bag? Which ones should you have in your bag? What's the difference between them? And I think most people watching will say, well, that's just dead easy. I should have these in my bag. But maybe for some of you, the long iron might be better than the hybrid. So I'm going to hit some shots with each club. I'm going to talk about what I do the same or differently in my swing. We're going to look at what different launch conditions both of these give me. Because this 4-iron's 22 degrees loft and this 4 hybrid is 22 degrees loft. I appreciate this has got a graphite shaft in, but nearly every hybrid will have nowadays. And this 4-iron has a steel shaft. I'm going to hit some iron shots first, talk about what I like and what maybe you might not like about the long irons. And then we'll go into the hybrid and we'll see the difference. So I think what scares most people with long irons to begin with is, as a general rule, the heads are a little bit on the smaller side. I mean, for me, this is more of a player's club, so it is a slightly smaller club head. But I'm quite comfortable looking at long irons. Now, I haven't quite got all of that one, so direction-wise is decent. My low point's slightly behind the golf ball, so my club's travelled up 0.2 degrees, peaking at 79 feet, land angle just under 41 degrees. So a couple of yards back with the miss hit. And as a general rule, the first thing I'll say is long irons aren't going to be as forgiving as hybrids. So definitely 1-0 for the hybrids there. So let's go again. So that's better, and that's more how I would be looking to hit my 4-iron. You can see I've moved my low point 0.7 ahead, hit down just under a degree, 194 carry, peak height 83 feet, and land angle again around that 41 degrees. Now the reason I'm putting some of those numbers up there, because a lot of people just want to look at carry, and sometimes you don't see the gapping correct with long irons, is peak height is a really important number in descent angle. So majority of my iron shots, I hit round about 100 feet high, peak height with every iron. But you can see definitely when I get into my longer irons, I just start to lose some height. So we definitely see there, as good as I can be with my long irons, there's maybe some little negatives. It's even got me thinking about putting hybrid in the bag. So we switch on to the 22 degree hybrid. Now straight away behind the ball, looks a lot easier to hit. Let's try and make a similar swing. And instantly, much higher launch. Again, my low point just behind, so very shallow through the bottom. Launching at 17 degrees, suddenly carrying 214 yards and 111 feet peak height, landing at 46 degrees. So instantly there, easier to get the ball in the air because even though they're the same loft, the size of the head in the hybrid is actually adding some loft through impact. Then, obviously the metal wood being hollow, more forgiving off the face. So if you're someone who doesn't have loads of club head speed, who needs that extra launch, hybrid's going to help. If you're somebody who doesn't strike it out the middle, hybrid's definitely going to help more. So I know what you're thinking, why would you put a long iron in the bag? Well, for me, potentially with hybrid, when I make my normal swing, feels very easy for me to miss left like that. So we see still launched well, still going to be very high, 102 feet, 217 carry, 43 degree land angle. Now the lie angle of the golf club, so the angle the shaft goes into the head, with hybrids is more upright. So for a lot of golfers, it makes the club face look a little bit left. Now that's where, for me, someone who draws the ball, the hybrid can be a big negative. So if you are somebody who shapes the ball right to left, hybrids aren't always the way to go, particularly something that's glued like this, that you can't really adjust that. So for me, when I'm hitting hybrid, I feel like I've got to make a little change to my swing. And when I make the little change, the shot's good. We can see good strike. Club's travelled down 2 degrees, launched well, 100 feet high, 46 degree land angle, and 204 carry. Now the other little sticking point for me is even though they're the same loft, you can see they don't go the same distance. So that actually isn't a replacement for that. So who are the golfers that should have long irons in the bag? I think you need plenty of clubhead speed. I think you're somebody who already gets the ball in the air. And potentially, if you play in windier conditions, that lower ball flight can help. It might cost you a bit of distance. Everyone else, I think hybrid's a great option. But what you need to do is go along, get fitted, see what distance that you need to replace, and make sure the hybrid produces the distance you need. Because you could see there, I was very, very different on yardages. And as a result of that, if I just bought blind, I could stand there thinking, right, I've got 190 into the green. Let's put a nice swing on it. A good strike. I'm all excited as that one sets off. Nice and high, should land soft. But when that's pitching 20 yards through the back, it needs to land soft, otherwise it's a lost golf ball. So I still see too many golfers with long irons in the bag. I do think I see a lot of golfers with hybrids in the bag that potentially might actually get more accuracy out of a longer iron, or certainly even a lofted fairway wood, or something adjustable. But like I said, the key is not to buy blind, go along, get fitted, try what you need, look at the flight, look at the shape. Like I said, the lie angle can be massive, and it's still the reason I can't see myself putting a hybrid in the bag. But try, find something that works, and if it's better, irrelevant what it is, get it in the bag, help you play better golf right from the moment you put it in there. So guys, hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, like it and share it. Comment below and let me know, are you long iron or hybrid? Are you both? Or are you neither? But it'll be interesting to see what results you've had. The ones that you've put in your bag, have they actually done the distance they needed? And if not, did you get fitted? I'm guessing the answer will be no. Anyway, there's another video just there that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy. Hopefully catch up with some guys down here soon. Stay in contact.